I took a vacation 2 years ago. I was on the beach of Beltsville State Park, and I ran across a fellow who was raised in the Muslim tradition, though not practicing now. And our daughters got planes, so we spent a couple hours talking on the beach. He's from Tunisia and had emigrated to the U.S. He's an engineer, really smart guy. And we were talking about some really deep stuff, and his hang-up was this, to believing in God. There was another Christian in his workplace that had been working on him, and he was questioning so hard. And he said this, if God is good, why are kids starving? Because he came from a place where he witnessed that. And you have to flip that around, because you are actually assigning or assuming or presuming that blame be on God for why those kids are starving, right? And that's the wrong way to start there, because God is actually asking you and me and that guy, that same gentleman, wait a second, I gave you all the wealth and power, skills and resources to feed the world. Why are my kids starving? Because the reality is that those of us gathered here, if you're joining us online, in this room, in this community, in America, represent the top 3% of wealth in the world. We waste 119 billion pounds of food a year. That's $408 billion worth of food. And if you work in percentages, because that's too much for my mind to work out, 40% of all the food in America gets wasted in a given year. And yet 1 in 4 kids rurally in Pennsylvania faces food insecurity. What? We got a job to do, right? And I hear people like that guy that I met, and they may be sincere hearts, and maybe they're just complaining. Maybe they're just virtue signaling. Look what I care about, but they don't actually do anything. But how many of us take to Facebook and we post something and then never follow up, never take action on it, right? What if we, you and me, the church, started to do this a little differently, and instead we spent a little bit less time binging on Netflix or trying to earn that next promotion at work, or stock away 25% in our bank account, or sending our kids to every single athletic camp that is operating around the year, or maybe they don't have to master 5 instruments or be the star of the ballet recital. What instead, if we took that time and each of us gave a little bit and we dedicated that time to helping figure out a problem like this? And what if we took our kids along with us and they got to witness this? Man, we'd be creating some little disciples of Jesus Christ, investing in them spiritual wealth and changing the outcome for what I believe would be a lot of kids. Just imagine. But I'm putting this all out to you right now because I want you to be equipped. Have an answer, have a response. Because there's people out there that say that our God is not good, or not powerful enough, or doesn't care enough, or doesn't have what it takes to care for this world. And they're wrong. It's lies. You see, the problem is it's us. We are the reason that kids are hungry. You and I, our community, our world. Because we allow the selfishness, right, to infiltrate our hearts, the sin, the greed. It's so easy to give in to that. Just say yes to yourself, right?